Let me know if you see anything you like.
Hello everybody, welcome back to some Skyrim Special Edition, picking up where we left off. Last time we solved a murder, and now we're going to do some more quests in
Alchemy.
Windhelm.
Must you bother? Oh yes, good idea.
Oh,
A
let's
wise
invest in
choice,
here.
my friend.
So
After
what were you
all,
arguing about?
just a man's life work is all. I finally derived the location of the white phial, but this doting busybody won't let me get it.
If you tell me where it is, I can get it for you.
You would do that? It's good to know there are some people out there who are willing to help an old man. It's buried with its maker, Corral Mill, in a long forsaken cave to the west of here. Corral Mill was a crafty one, even in death. You would need the skills of a master alchemist to reach its resting place. Luckily for you, I've already made the mixture. Here, take it. Please, don't dally. I've wasted enough time arguing with my useless assistant here.
So what is the white phial?
A legendary bottle, forged in the days when Skyrim was just starting its turn to ice. A small container, made of the magically infused snow that first fell on the throat of the world. It is said that the phial will replenish whatever fluid is placed inside of it. For an alchemist like myself, it is the most pure expression of my art. To create from nothingness is poetry.
So why is the phial so important to you?
I've spent my entire life searching for it. It brought me all the way to these frozen reaches from the warm embrace of Somerset Isle. Entire years spent in libraries, seeking out tiny villages with local legends that contain but a whisper of a hint of the phial. I even named my shop after it, hoping that it might attract anyone who had heard of it. And now it's within my grasp. But the eight, it seems, have chosen me for their amusement. For in my current condition, I'll never be able to lay my hands on it. Why are you still standing around here? Go get me the phial, you fool!
My master can be a bit short-tempered, but I've learned so much from him.
Do you think the white phial exists?
It doesn't matter what I believe. Norellian does. And it might be the only thing keeping him alive right now.
So why do you work for
Are you
Norelli?
kidding? I came all the way from Cyrodiil just to work with him. He's not the best teacher, but just watching him, I've learned so much.
Alright. So off to the Forsaken Cave, which I don't know if we've done that one or not, actually. Oh yeah, and I guess while we're here, I completely spaced on that. So I did find a mod. It's just called like Neutral Hierum, or however the fuck you pronounce the name. And it just makes it logical where you finish the quest and then you can buy it. So I bought it, and as you can see, my funds have taken a massive hit. I'm only at 183,000. But anyway, so I bought it, and I bought all the upgrades for it. So we have this nice little, I guess, kitchen area here. A nice big living room. It's a rather spacious house, like a lot of empty space, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. But I could definitely see some people not liking quite how open it is. Inside the secret room, we have the alchemy and enchanting. Now, not quite sure, because like one of the options is you pay 500 gold to clean up the murderer's mess. I'm not entirely sure what that entails. And then obviously we got a little children's room here. Yeah, I'm not sure. Then we go up here, and this would be, I'm assuming the armory upgrade would be this place. And then over here we have the master bedroom. And then over here will probably be nothing. Yeah. And then once we become Thane of Windhelm, which we won't be able to do until after we do the Civil War quest line, we should probably get a oh, what the fuck are they called now? Got a bunch of them. That's probably the least that I've ever. Oh, we have been here before. Well, a few other quests can show up here, so. But like, not steward, right? Because a steward. Yeah, whatever. Same as like Lydia and them. Anyway, and then that should upgrade that place to their bedroom. I don't remember who the steward is for Windhelm because it's not one that I get very often because I don't really care for the Civil War quest line. Or well, more specifically, I don't care for the fact that the Civil War quest line really fucks up a few of the cities and they never get repaired, to be more specific. But yeah, I think we were here because the Ring of Pure Mixtures, if I'm not mistaken, there was some... I want to say we retrieved that for some lady whose like husband was looking for it or something. So we went through here, so I'm still going to go through it again like it's a somewhat new place at least, just because like obviously everything will have respawned by now. Now this is a 2-part quest. Actually, you know what? Let's just plow through it. We've been through it once before. There's no point in me. I mean, even if there is, like, even if stuff did respawn, odds are it's not going to be anything like super good or super important. So I mean, like, chests will loot, but like I'm not going to worry about all the little, like, chests and enemies I'll loot, but I'm not going to worry about like all the little urns and that like I normally do. Because yeah, they very rarely have very much good. Although I guess they do have gems in them. And if you do the Thieves Guild first, or I guess not necessarily the Thieves Guild, but if you get the all of the strange, what are they called? Mysterious stones? No. What? Oh, there he is. I was like, I saw the red marker and I could not find this guy for some reason. Oh, unknown. What the fuck are they called? Unusual gems. If you get all those, then looting all the little containers becomes much more valuable. So that door's locked, but I have to assume that we did in fact unlock it and go through it the last time we were here. So once again, I'm just gonna no, Deathlord, I saw you starting your shout, and I say no. I'll get some stealth experience there. Another one. That was actually a solid paralyze because it paralyzed him like on the flame trap there for. Although I guess he did roll off of it, but still. Whoosh. Sneak increased to 57. There we go. That's better. over that. Here we are, into the Forsaken Crypt.
I've got your back.
Oh yeah, I remember. It was for that. It was for that ring, and then I actually because there was a door at the end of the dungeon that we couldn't do anything with. Like we couldn't get through it. Oh, I got a random skill point there. But I didn't actually see what it was in. I'm almost level 66. Honestly, I wish that there was more DLCs because, like, I want to do them in order, outside of Hearthfire, obviously. So, I mean, we'll do Dawnguard first before Dragonborn, but, like, the reward you get for the end of Dragonborn is actually, like, really good. And something actually in my last playthrough, I actually, like, burned through Dragonborn fairly early on. Specifically to get it, because at the end of the Dragonborn DLC, no spoilers by the way, well, not really, nothing I would consider a spoiler. You get the ability to give up one of your dragon souls, to return any skill points that you spent in a tree. So, like, obviously, if I'd like legendaried my enchanting, right, it would reset that back down to like 5 or whatever it was, and then I would get all the skill points I spent back in it, right? But with the there, you can get all those skill points back without resetting your skill, and then obviously if you want it back, you can, you know, use this soul to take them from something else and move them something, you know. So, like, last time I played, I actually went through the Dragonborn DLC, and, like long before I did anything, like, in the main game, like, pretty much as soon as I could head over there, I did. Just so I could make it to the end, because, like, I got my smithing and my enchanting maxed out. I went there and I got the enchantments I wanted, like chaos enchantment and everything. And then, you know, I burned through the main quest line of it, so that at the end, I could get my skill points back from. Yeah, Mr. Death Overlord, fuck you. And fuck your wife. Oh, there's the dead one I killed over there. And yeah, I mean, that was actually the first time that specific playthrough, the first time I did 99.9% of the quests in the Dragonborn DLC. Now you might be wondering, why 99.9%? Well, let me tell you. There is one quest in there that I kind of screwed myself out of. I mean, I did eventually get it. But I kind of screwed myself out of completing it as early as I could have. And then there was a couple other quests. We'll activate the Ancient Bull with Neuralian's Mixture. But then there was a couple other quests that just required me to bring them some kind of ore or something. I just think I didn't bother, if I'm being honest. That. Canis Root. Dartwing. Also, if anybody's interested, I talked about my books a few times. I'm actually getting to a point where they're gonna be fighting some giant like insect beetle things. If anybody has like a good name for them that isn't like super basic, you know, giant whatever, giant beetle or whatever, leave your suggestion in the comments and maybe I'll use it. It's fun. I definitely won't have done that part by the time this video comes out, so if you leave one there, maybe I will, because I mean, I'm open to it. I'll obviously, once I actually reach the point where I need a name, I can always make one myself. So we have a cracked white phial. But oh no, it's cracked. But yeah, it's if anybody's interested in throwing out a species name or something for it, you can even throw a description if you want, but that's optional. But yeah, I plan on having that. It won't be for, well, I mean, I guess nothing will probably happen on the trip to the job, so yeah, I don't think I'll have anything happen between them leaving and them getting to the location, so yeah, it'll be probably not next chapter, but the chapter after that, probably. So it'll still probably be a couple weeks before I get that. Also, the fucking blacksmith here, rich as fuck. Like, I invested in him, and he had, like, 2,000 fucking gold on him that I could buy stuff with. And, like, I didn't buy anything from him. So I don't know why he had so much gold.
You're not as dumb as you look. Alchemy is simple. Unless, of course, you were simple.
So here's the thing. We're going to turn it into this guy. If you turn it into his apprentice there, you'll actually get more gold. But I brought the phial, but it's damaged.
It matches every description of the phial that I've found in lore. But if it can't hold liquid, there's no way of knowing. How did you manage to damage it then? This is what I get for not retrieving it myself.
It was like this when I found it.
Figures. I doubt you have sufficient knowledge to harm the phial, even if you wanted to. Either way, this is the end of it. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm not quite in the mood to entertain guests. I trust you can show yourself out. Here's for your trouble.
Alright. Where is Quintus? Shows he's still in here. Oh, he's downstairs. Sorry. So yeah, when you talk to him, he only gives you 5 gold. If you talk to Quintus, though, with the vial and give it to him, he'll give you 500. But
thank you for your help. I know my master can be a bit short at times.
I was happy to help.
Here, you should have this. Even though
he gave me another 500. Okay.
I still think your efforts deserve reward. Now, if you'll pardon me, I'm going to tend to Norelian. I can make his final days a bit less painful.
Okay, so now, like I said, this is a 2-part quest, but we will, just like the what was the other one? I don't remember, but there was another quest that we did that was a 2-parter, and we will have to wait for. Oh God, what is our courier's name? Lily or something? I can't remember now. But either way, we'll have to wait for her to deliver us a note. But we still have more quests to do. Okay. So we need to head over to the docks. Which should be here. I think this is the right one.
I've got your back.
Does this lead down to the docks? Promising. It's going down quite a bit, which the docks are. Yay! We also might have to wait until Sargonian assemblage. Clan Shatter Shield office. Empire Company. There we go. You know, I'm gonna go over here though, because I don't like being close to and looking at a door that I need to unlock, because I don't have good luck with that. It tends to just stay locked all day, and it's very fucking annoying. One, boop.
Vampire hunters or something. In the old fort near Riften. Might
Alright, East Empire Company.
I know this place looks horrible. Please, don't hold it against the company.
Why is it so run down?
Sad, isn't it? We can't afford to keep the place running since these attacks started. Pirates, you see. Raiding all along the coast, from Hammerfell to Vardenfell. Only the Shatter Shields appear safe.
Who are the Shatter Shields?
A very powerful family in Windhelm. They run a private shipping operation and would love to have the docks to themselves. Wouldn't surprise me if they were in league with the pirates somehow.
Do you have any proof of that?
Not yet, no. But perhaps an intrepid person such as yourself could help with that? They have a dark elf who oversees their operations, Suveris Atherin. She's meticulous to a fault, and keeps a logbook with every transaction she makes. If it were to somehow end up in my hands, I wouldn't argue.
Who else can tell me about these pirates?
They call themselves the Bloodhawkers. They've been around as long as I can remember, but only recently focused on our ships. A dastardly group, but they're more than simple brigands. Shrewd, clever, not to be trifled with.
So why not fight back?
Our own security forces are limited, and all the mercenaries are tied up in this ridiculous war. We don't even know their base of operations, and attacking single ships won't really solve the problem.
Alright. Really hope you can't hear that banging. I have no fucking idea what it is.
I've got your back.
But anyway, so if that name sounds familiar, it's because that is actually our dark elf that I hired to manage my stuff back at the house at Winterberry. That's who I hired to be my steward there. So anyway, okay, well that's not what I'm doing, but maybe oh, here it is. Private property of Severus Cytherian, please return to her in Windhelm if found. Journal for a month of last seed. First of last seed, spoke with Master Torbjorn in the morning. Pleased with projects to increase competitiveness of shipping office. Spent afternoon overseeing offices and various paperwork. Moderate lunch and heavy dinner. On the second, punished one of the dock workers for laziness. 2 days rations, empty stomach means less good work for a few days, but he'll work hard from here on out. Moderate lunch and dinner. Third, correspondence with Uncle Mythopa in Morrowind. Sadness continues to abound, flowing west. Light lunch, no dinner. Fourth, reports that our pirate friends are offering to let the company ships through in exchange for gold. We need to look into this. Heavy lunch and dinner, okay. Fifth, tried to get in to see Master Torbjorn about the potential issues, but he proved too busy tending to his wife and daughters in mourning. Did not wish to intrude. Skipped lunch, waiting at the Shadowshield house for moderate dinner. The sixth, explained situation to Master Torbjorn as usual. He did not wish to know details, only how much money I needed to ensure smooth operations. I depart tomorrow for Dawnstar, hoping to catch the captain at the Wind Peak for his crew's regular festivities. On the 7th, beginning journey, plan to be back by the 12th. Oh. And then on the 15th, return safely, though not unscathed. Bandit attacks delayed the initial travel, then Stig Saltplank proved to be more uncooperative than I had hoped. Chipped in some additional gold out of my own purse, some cleverness in the books, we'll see it repaid, and the deal was done. On the 16th, hoping word gets back to Stig's betters of our new arrangements before more company ships can make it through, found the Argonians had completely fouled up the operations. In my absence, no surprise there, need to see to the old one's skooma supply, that should keep them motivated. So, it's not so much that they hired the pirates or that they're running the pirates, it's just that they paid they're paying to get through, I guess.
If you get me the logbook...
Yes, I've got the logbook.
How did you get it? No, never mind. I probably shouldn't know. I see. It looks like Severus has been traveling to Dawnstar to meet with a pirate crew there. Get to Dawnstar and see what you can find out about these rogues. I'd wager they won't be too far from the tavern. Try to find out where their fortress is. The captain, Stig Saltplank, has to know something.
Well, obviously.
Still here.
Alright, and off to Dawnstar we go. Now, I have a hard time believing that there's as few quests as there seems to be. Like, in Windhelm. Like, according to this, there's only, like, 6 or 7 quests in Windhelm. But I don't think that it lists miscellaneous quests, but at the same time, I'm pretty sure we went through and did, like, a bunch of the miscellaneous quests that are just, like, deliveries and that.
Come now, dearie. Surely we aren't all that bad.
Just leave me alone. I've brought your mead. Now drink it and shut your filthy mouths.
Oh, we've got other things in mind for our mouths, sweetie.
The Windpeak Inn features the finest bard in
Okay, Stig.
Dawnstar.
What are you looking at?
Have you heard of a pirate crew called the Bloodhorkers?
Ha! Heard of them? I've been captain in a crew of them for well on 9 years now. What's it to you?
Lots of gold to be had plundering ships.
Aye, the war keeps the Empire and the locals too busy to worry about us. Halden calls it our golden age.
Who is Halden?
Our secret ingredient, if you will. A battle mage of fearsome cunning. Runs the Blood Horkers. And makes sure the battles end right side up.
And where would I go to join up?
Well, I can't just tell that to any skeever that washes up. From the look of you, I'm guessing you're more looking to cause some trouble for the Horkers.
Would this loosen your tongue? Or I could brawl them, but brawls seem to take forever, so I'm just gonna pay him off.
I think that'll do just the trick. Halden will take my hide for this, but Skyrim's been feeling a bit confining lately. We draw counsel at Japhet's Folly. The fools in Windhelm won't go near it, which is fine by us. If you'll pardon me now, my crew needs gathering. Should be in Hammerfell before the other Horkers know who let slip their secret.
And the braggart did swagger and brandish his blade as he told of bold battles and gold he had made.
Alright, so Japhet's Folly, if you recall, is one of the locations that like I tried to get to I think not that long ago. And I couldn't because it's I think it's easier if I here. Because you can't physically get to it without doing this quest. Now how long? Because I think this quest, yeah, okay, good. Just need to see how long we've been going for, because this quest I do believe does have a little bit to it. Okay, so if we drop here, and then we can sneak around there, and then nothing. Oh, whoops! Don't want to do that. Okay, once again, I shall do this and not look at the door. I don't know if it really matters, like, if I'm close to the door. I think as long as I'm not, like, directly looking at it, it's fine. And it'll unlock, but yeah.
Sorry isn't good enough, Orthus. There's a lot of gold at stake here, and sniveling isn't gonna get it back.
I've got a top man on the job right now. He should be returning any moment.
This must be him, then.
I've got your back.
Finally, someone around here that can get things done. Since we're short on soldiers, you'll be coming with us too. No arguments. Anything else you want to say?
Their leader is a battle mage named Halden.
Halden? I've heard of the man, but never guessed he'd join up with some pirates. This could be even more dangerous than I thought. Head to the ships. We'll plan the assault on the way.
Okay. Okay. Ah, here we go.
You're the one who's coming to Japheth's Folly with us, right? You ready to go?
Yeah, let's go.
All aboard.
I've got your back.
Need something?
So what's the plan?
Well, here we are, we think.
Have we reached Japheth's Folly?
Hard to say. The weather's taken a bit of a turn here. Halden's been known to obscure his hideaways with magic. If we take care of him, the way should be clear to properly assault the island.
Is that my job?
You've shown yourself useful so far. All these lunks are too afraid of Halden to head in before the fog's cleared. So, if you're willing to perform one more service for the company, we could put this matter behind us for good. Take out Halden, and we'll handle the rest.
Alright. So yeah, like I said, we were here once before, but actually, let's see, where exactly are we? Wow, yeah, well, we weren't quite out this far, I don't think. But even if we were, I don't think you can do anything until you start this quest. I also don't know why my the right side of my screen squishes when it goes to load. It's very weird. But yeah, this is Japheth's Folly, I guess. That's how I pronounced it. That's how they pronounced it, I think. Definitely take that. Let's cook that one and apparently push him through the wall. Oh no, popped out. Good. Oh, you know what that is? I never put. I got rid of all of my stuff. Like I sold all of my stuff. And that before starting this part, but I actually did forget to go and do my alchemy and books. Found me. I wasn't hiding. What the hell? It's weird. I also seem to have some crap in my character's eye or something. Okay. Japheth's Folly Towers, eh?
Still here.
Okay, so I don't know too much about this place. Like, I have done this quest before, but there's not really anything too special here. I mean, there's a journal. But yeah, there isn't really much here, so while it is a good quest, it's still not one that I really do all that often. There was a pressure plate there. This guy was pretty fucking armored. That one wasn't. Alright, boys. Also, okay, I was gonna say, is Berlina with me? So I wonder which one of them was singing, because there had to have been one of those two, because there's no other ones here. A bunch of empty chests though, which is odd. You don't see that too often in this game. At least not like open and empty. Obviously there's plenty of empty chests, but that one requires a key. So I'm assuming that one will need to kill that Halden mage character. Also, did they say that he was controlling the fog? Because,
Is someone there?
nah. Because while that is a fairly common spell in fantasy things, you know, like create a fog or a mist or something. Hell, I mean, the Vermina mist we had earlier, it's not even, you know, obviously very different from the fog. Okay, this seems to be going down way further than I expected.
I guess I was just hearing things.
Oh, but dude is up there. So I will head down, actually, now that I've seen that. Oh, fucking whiff that one. What, that health bar wasn't even for the... How the hell did I kill the woman behind that guy? Guy's huge. How the fuck did I kill the person behind him with an axe? Not even a big axe. Like, there's zero chance that I would have, like... Oh my god, so much gold. Okay. Wooden door there. Expert lock, but we can open that. Got some briar hearts. Some slaughterfish scales. Take those. Got the storeroom slash... no, I was gonna say slash kitchen, but no. Definitely just a storeroom. Let's take those two. Or maybe the butchery. I don't know. What do you? Because like a butcher shop, right? But I feel like there's like, is butchery like a term for a butcher shop, or like the place where they do? I guess slaughterhouse. But I feel like slaughterhouse is like I feel like butchery would be something like that room, and like slaughterhouse would be like a much bigger thing. Hey, it's Japheth and his journal. A smaller band than was expected joined with me departing Dawnstar. Apparently the local word is that this island is unfit for any sort of habitation, owing to spirits and ill-favored weather. No matter, more space for the loyal few, though the building of the citadel may prove to be time-consuming. This first winter was difficult, with the abandonment of many men and women to return to their families on the mainland. A culling of the herd. Let us lose the faithless, the weak, and those who lack the fortitude to persevere. The stories of ghosts inhabiting this place are just stories. They frighten away more of those who would weep like children when their shadows flicker in the firelight. Me and my closest remain ever vigilant. I find little need for additional company. The cold and winds seem to finally have driven off the last of those who would fancy themselves to be my compatriots. I have no need of their indolence. Let those who look upon Japheth's fortress be afraid, and know the great man who conquered the accursed island. Oh, whoop. Now even my more trusted go-betweens have stopped making their regular deliveries of food and supplies to the fortress. Must now become self-sufficient and farm the land as my father did. The rocks are unyielding, and my grain grows short, but I will not abandon my greatest creation. I will weather the storm, and fend off the ghosts, and bite into the wind, such that all might sing songs of my great settlement. I'm starting to think the stories of the ghosts may have a kernel of truth to them, or else it's simply the hunger talking. The ghosts are speaking to me now. The more of this ice moss that I can eat, the more clearly I can hear them. They are telling me it was a mistake to come here, as if I didn't already know that. Oh, God's help me. Okay, so he was very clearly eating something that he shouldn't have been. So he came out here to build a settlement. No key for this chest, eh? Okay, so he came out here to build a settlement, and then he decided to farm, even though everything is fucking ice. Oh, come on. Can you give that one to me? Which obviously didn't work, because he still starved to death. I mean, it's a nice location if you want to, like, be away from the mainland. Like, it would be a very good location to build a fortress, to watch for seaward invasions, seaside invasions, whatever. You got it. People invading from the sea, because I mean, It's a decent location out there. Now, granted, ocean, pretty big. Very easily go around and just attack the main. But yeah, hold a mage wearing heavy armor. That you don't see very often unless, you know, it's me. Tundra Cotton, Nightshade, Grasspaw. Ingots I don't care about. Soul Gems. Chest. Another one of those things. Okay, so is it just me, or are the flawed Varla stones worth more than the regular ones? Because like those are worth 1,000. I could have swore that like the regular Varla stones that I find are like 50 or 500. 500 would sound if those are 1,500. Because I feel like if it was 50, that'd be a bit much. But there we go. Alden dead. So the fog should be clearing out, at least somewhat. And we should be able to, yeah, exit. And watch them get wrecked. Do we? It looks like you have yourself an invader. I mean, you don't know why I'm here. Maybe I was just a thief. So if you're curious, as soon as you kill him and come out here, that will start. Now, I do believe that if you go back in, it may change the indoor locations somewhat. Now, I don't think that you can get out here. Alright, calm down. But yeah, I'm not sure that you can get out here without going through the cave in the tower, and obviously you can't. And if that's true, then obviously you can't get out here without killing Halden, which would obviously start this. So, assuming that you have to go through the tower, then I'm also going to have to assume that none of this is actually ever built. And it's all probably just already... Oh my lord. Well. Alright. Unfortunately, since he's... Well, actually, come to think of it, I was going to say, if he's paralyzed, I don't think he'll take fall damage, but... I'm not actually sure that's true, because you need the Become Ethereal shout. And she's still targeting him, but he... There's no way he's inside the... Well, I guess maybe. He was glitching around pretty good. Yeah, whatever. But yeah, you use the Become Ethereal shout to prevent fall damage. Otherwise, you could just eat something that paralyzes you. Because I think there is something that... I mean, it kind of looks like you'd be able to get up here if you swam around, maybe. Obviously, to kill Halden, you would have to go through the tower. But yeah, this definitely looks like you could climb up here. So that's that guy that I can't get to. Oh wow, this one actually just said Bandit Plunderer. It didn't. He's the only one that didn't say Blood Hoarder. Oh, there's the captain or whoever. Okay, well, I don't think that we'll be getting this other guy. Although his paralyze should have wore off. Apparently, don't fucking paralyze people here, cause damn. I don't know, maybe. Oh, you know what? Maybe. Do I have that on here? Okay, he's down there. But now. The question. The question is down there something I can get to?
Can't hide from me.
Damn it. Damn it. You know what? I was confident that I could get back up there, so. Gotta finish them off. I can't let one of them go. Okay. Now I guess we can see. So yeah, maybe this stuff is different if you explore it before you do that. But, I mean, since you can't get to the island without starting this quest, and then they obviously want you to go through the ice cave, I mean, I don't know how much it would have changed out here.
There you are.
I've killed Halden.
Impressive work. We started the attack once you made the fog scamper away like that. Hope you didn't catch any of the fire. We can head back whenever you're set. There's celebrating to be done. Are you ready to go?
I mean, yeah, let's go.
All aboard!
The only unique item or anything really good here is the journal that I picked up, so.
Take care not to set anything on fire.
Yeah. Oh,
We're
Orthos,
so grateful for your help.
the pirate haven has been destroyed.
I can't express how much easier you've made my job. Maybe Adeliza will finally ease up, but I expect she won't. Ah yes, your pay. The company thanks you for your services. Should we ever be able to help you, stop by.
Awesome.
I've got your back.
Okay, so that's another side quest done. Let's see, 45 minutes. I kind of wish that Lily or whoever, whatever, it's Lily, right? I kind of wish that she would show up right now and deliver the,
Another day, another septum.
and deliver the note, because I don't think that the second part of the White Phial quest takes very long, if I'm not mistaken. It's been, once again, very long time since I've done it. Although just the fact that that one is like in a shop tends to mean that like I'll do it more since you get it from a shop owner. Also, this is the go in here because I want to see, because I don't. Yeah, I know that there's some things that are marked as owned, but then once the owner has been dead for a while, they just become regular items that you can pick up whenever you feel like. Alright, so that is all the main ones. Let's see what this one is. This one sounds like it might be a quick one. Okay. 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 Interesting. Yeah, this seems like it would be one. Well, no, we'll leave that. So yeah, that'll be it for this part then, because we're basically at 50 minutes anyway. So that'll be it for this part, and then next part we'll knock out a few more Windhelm quests. Like I said, I'm pretty sure there's only like 3 or 4 more that at least it lists here under Windhelm. I don't really have any other way
Still here.
to figure it out. So yeah, that'll be it for this part. Thanks everybody for watching, and I will see you
I'm
next
right
week
behind
for
you.
more.